¿Así que eres el nuevo vecino?
Sí, soy Zack, por cierto.
Yo, Hannah.
Hannah, apártate de esa ventana ya.
Me tengo que ir.
Hola, nos acabamos de mudar. Gran charla, parece majo.
No creas que es nada personal. No le gusta a nadie.
Ya.
Jack Black vuelve al cine familiar por la puerta grande, adaptando los famosos libros de terror para niños de Pesadillas. En la película interpreta a R.L.Stine, el autor de los famosos libros en cuestión. Vamos a hablar con el actor para que nos cuente cómo ha sido el meterse en la piel de un escritor que ha vendido millones de libros en todo el mundo.
When I saw this movie, it reminded me a lot of Jumanji and all these family adventures of 80s, 90s. What's your favorite family adventure?
My favorite family film?
Yeah.
I don't know, does Star Wars count? I like a family film, but it was a little bit more mature. It wasn't you don't think of that as a child film, but it was.
Yeah,
Star Wars is the king. You can't beat Star Wars. But I loved E.T. I loved E.T. when I was a kid. Yeah. Although that was like a little corny because it got emotional. And if you were a kid, you're like, that's for babies. Like Star Wars. But I'm kind of thinking of other movies that I thought were super cool when I was a kid. I mean, I really liked like Road Warrior. That's not a kid's movie at all. But that's the kind of stuff that I was watching when I was a teenager.
So you were one of those kids that watched rated R movies when your parents didn't.
I thought I was being cool, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you portray the author of the books, but you said it's a totally different version than R.L.Stine.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't have anything with. You didn't talk with him to make the character. You did it from scratch.
I mean, I met him, and I watched footage of him on YouTube doing interviews. But I knew that I had to go darker. For the movie to work, he had to be a little intimidating. He had to be a little scary. He had to have like a rage inside of him, and you don't see that when you talk to the real R.L.Stine. So I needed to go a different way, because it's a work of fiction. It's not a biopic. It's not like Capote. I don't have to get the exact R.L.Stine.
Well, when I was young, these books were huge in school in Spain.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was wondering, did your kids read these books, or are you planning to let them read them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not yet. They haven't read them yet. But yeah, they're gonna be into them, because I know they already are enjoying like scary things. Like they like this scary game called Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
So I know they're gonna like this movie. They're really looking forward to the premiere.
What has been the scariest moment of your career?
The scariest moment of my career? I mean, every time I go up on stage, I get scared. It's always nerve-wracking. But the most scary was probably at the Oscars. This last time I went to the Oscars, and I had to sing a song, and I had to sit in the audience and wait for my cue. And I'm just sitting there going, holy crap, there's a billion people watching. Here comes my part of the song. Here comes my part of the song. It's time. And now I'm singing. And I was like, my heart was like, it's crazy.
Acabáis de liberar a todos los monstruos que he creado. Estoy atascado. Marchaos sin mí, poneos a salvo.
Vale, suerte.
Oye, no iba en serio.
Pesadillas.